spring was stacked. I watched 13 shows, so hopefully I'm taking it a bit more chill this season. Future me doing the editing, how many shows am I watching this season? Ah, beans. Let's not waste any more time though, let's get into this. Fun fact, the first season came out in 2012. 10 years ago. I guess any anime can get a sequel, except, you know, no game, no life. But enough making you all sad. The Devil is a Part-Timer is a reverse isekai where the Demon Lord works at McDonald's. It's very enjoyable, and it's honestly weird that it took this long to get another season considering it is fairly popular. I've actually never read ahead despite planning to many a time, so I have no idea what's going to happen in season 2. I honestly do prefer going into things blind though, so that's no great loss. After having gave up seeing another season ever, I can't wait to see how this plays out. The Skelly Boy returns! Gonna say something controversial here though. I don't get all the hype about Overlord. It's not bad or anything, and I don't dislike it, hence why I am still watching it, but I don't think it's as good as its reputation would suggest. Nevertheless, I am watching this next season, and I hope it manages to change my mind. I think personally the story needs to go either all in on making Ainz ridiculously strong and everyone else having no chance whatsoever, or it needs to get around to introducing some kind of threat. Personally, I would rather have a threat, as overpowered protagonists really lose their appeal after dragging on for too long and we're on season 4. But we'll have to see where this season takes us. Dude, Made in Abyss is dark. I remember watching the movie and just thinking, did they seriously just do that? That is really messed up. It's really good though, like really good. It's not for everyone, absolutely not, you gotta have a really strong stomach. Season 2 will follow on from the movie as the gang goes even further down the big hole. Obviously that is incredibly oversimplified, but this is one of those you've really gotta watch to get how good it is. The whole atmosphere and feeling that everything can go wrong at any time, it's truly exhilarating, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what definitely not horrific things will happen to the gang in this upcoming season. If you weren't aware, I love trashy shows. There's just something so fun about them if you don't take them too seriously. Rent a Girlfriend was absolutely trash, and I loved every second of it. One thing about this one is that all the girls were really good. You got Chizuru and Ruka and Sumi and literally no one else that could be described as a good girl. What do I want from this second season? Sumi screen time, Kazuya to be a bit less of a beta, and Mami to just go off somewhere and not come back at any point. Is that too mean? Nah, no one likes Mami, it's fine. Not sure where the story's gonna go, we'll have to wait and see. Danmaki's still going? I'm really surprised. That's not to say I don't like it, I am a fan, I actually am up to date on the light novels. It just seems like I'm the only person that's still enjoying it. But I digress. One thing that I am looking forward to is that this whole season will pretty much all be in the dungeon. Season 3 and especially Season 2 spend a lot of time above ground, which is fine and everything, but personally doesn't feel like the characters are in as much danger as they are when they're in the dungeon. I'm not going to say any more because I do know what's going to happen and I don't want to spoil it, but I am really looking forward to it. We literally just had a Love Live. While I of course am very happy to have more, I am running out of ways to say it's wholesome school idol fun. They're adding 4 more characters, so it'll be interesting to see how their personalities bounce off the rest of the cast. Also, of course, I'm looking forward to the new songs, but that's a given at this point. I don't really have anything else to say. I love Love Live, I'm biased, looking forward to it. God, I'm happy about this. I haven't read the books or anything, but I really enjoyed the first season and I had honestly given up ever getting another season. Well, here we are. The incredibly basic premise is that they're in the crap class and they need to outdo the better classes. It is so much more than that though. There's a lot of characters who have many different sides to them, and I think that's why I like it. It initially seems very basic and even a bit generic, to be honest. But then as the series goes on, there's many more layers to it and there's some crazy unexpected reveals and twists. So yeah, I'm very excited for both this second season as well as the upcoming third season next year. I'm quickly gonna go over the OVAs that I'm watching this season. Dr. Stone Ryusui. It'll bridge the gap between the second and third season and will introduce this new character who dresses like a pirate. Also, it's an hour long. Arifureta OVA. Will it probably involve some time travel nonsense so the gang can meet the characters from the Arifureta Zero prequel light novel? My Hero Academia Season 5 ONA. 2 episodes that probably won't be important but will hopefully be a bit of fun. I'm Quitting Heroing OVA. Seems to be a group trip episode based on the title, maybe it'll even be a beach episode, everyone's favourite. Tonikawa Uniform. It's got uniform in the title, so it'll probably have Tsukasa wearing a school uniform and other uniforms as well. Like I said, very quick, let's get back to the regular series. Well, this'll be an interesting experiment. I've actually seen all of RWBY. You could say RWBY was my gateway into anime in a sense. However, it has lost a lot of its luster for me, especially in recent seasons. What we know about this anime so far is there'll be at least some repeated content, but it's not currently clear if this anime version will be a straight remake of the original or if it's gonna veer into any new territory. Personally, I hope it does have some new things, as simply retelling the original story again but in 2D is just not as interesting. And I'm sure that no matter what happens, the RWBY community will be completely calm, no matter what. Now look, alright, I know, it sounds super trashy. I can't wait. Speaking as someone who enjoyed Domestic Girlfriend just a little bit too much, reading the synopsis for this one got me very excited. I don't really need to explain it, the title says it all. Personally, I'm wondering what dynamic they're gonna go with. Will they tell the parents, hey, by the way, we used to date? Or will they just hide the awkwardness from them? They probably will end up back together again because anime, but hopefully they try and at least make it interesting. Or it could just be a trashy romance with a gimmick, and to be completely honest, I am fine either way. This one is by the creator of Takagi-san, which is great and is the main reason that I am watching it. The basic premise from what I can tell is that the guy likes the girl but doesn't want to confess until he's beaten her at shogi. They're the only 2 members of the shogi club, by the way. It's super obvious though that he likes her, so the girl knows about it and tries to get him to confess anyway. The last part gives me Kaguya vibes, so it'll be interesting to see how much crossover there is there. Personally, I find Takagi-san to be super wholesome, so hopefully this one scratches a similar itch while also managing to stand out on its own. This one is by Key, who of course are the company that just want to make you cry, so naturally, I'm prepared for that. The general plot of this one is that these humanoid dolls were made for war, but now they're running a cafe. My guess is that they're gonna probably do that Key thing where the first half is probably gonna be everyone hanging out and having a good time and just loads of fun and wholesomeness, followed by the second half where they're just gonna try and make you cry non-stop. I'm mostly watching this because it is Key doing it, and considering they've got about a 50-50 track record with their anime, I am hoping that this is on the good half. We will have to wait and see though. This is an anime original, and from reading the plot it seems just like a bit of fun really. Seems to be set in modern day and they're fighting some sort of creatures, while there's also some sort of love triangle going on. Doesn't sound particularly original, but it looks to be decently animated and, as previously mentioned, will likely be good turn your brain off entertainment. The character designs are by Sunako, who did the designs for Date Alive and Neptunia, which are some of my favourites to be completely honest, and these designs also do look very nice. Overall though, this is a show that I hope surprises me. It seems sort of overdone, but here's hoping that it whips out something special. And that is everything that I'm watching this season. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know which series you are watching in the comments. Press like on the video and also let me know which shows I may have overlooked. I mean, I'm watching a lot, but there's naturally going to be something I've not seen. Subscribe so you never miss a video whenever they come out. I will see you next time though. Thank you, stay safe, and bye guys.